Hi, this is Ainsley, and welcome back to Summer and That's Wrap Interviews. Okay, today I'm here with
Maura.
Hi, and how old are you?
I'm 17.
Awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna ask a few questions, see what's going on. First question: how long have you been here at Severn?
I've been at Severn since sophomore year, so this is my third year.
Awesome. And how would you say your life has revolved around school besides the 7 hours you have to be here?
I have like 3-hour-long practices after school with sailing in the fall and the spring, and then hour-long with swim when I go. I'm pretty much here in Silverado Park like more than I am at home.
If you had to choose, who has been your favorite teacher throughout all your years at Severn?
Oh, that's like a tough choice between Miss Sott and Miss Maxey.
Two good options.
Too good. Miss Maxey, like perfect classroom, perfect environment. Like
Food.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started. And then Miss Sott, I just love the way she teaches. Like I love like taking notes and like feeling studious.
And she's so funny too.
She's so funny.
How have I guess both of these teachers like impacted you on like a personal and educational level?
I get nice and filled up when I go in Miss Maxey's classroom. Probably gained like 10 pounds this year just from her animal crackers.
Oh yeah.
And then Miss Sott, like I don't know, she's kind of like sort of making me like rethink a career path. Like I always like was thinking biology, but then after AP Gov, like I just really like it and I like how she teaches it, and I feel like I might pursue something on that route.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What clubs have you been involved in at Severn, and what made you interested in joining them?
To be honest, I don't really put a lot of time into clubs.
It's okay.
But I am in French club, and I joined that because of the food. And I'm in Spanish club, and I joined that because of the food. Pretty much like anywhere.
Anywhere with food.
Yeah.
Yum. Okay, great.
Yum.
Okay, so even though you're not as involved in clubs, do you think it's too late for anyone to join any? Because like you can just walk in and like, get whatever food you want.
Exactly. No, I don't think it's ever too late. In fact, today I just joined the Brave Club, and that was because I was going to get some candy.
Okay, next question. What would you say was your favorite moment of your high school experience, if you had to choose?
Just like being a part of the sailing team as a whole. Like it's just like the community is like so special and so unique, and like I would have never gotten through my 3 years of Severn without like being on the sailing team.
Okay, is there anything, like one thing that you would have changed at all?
I don't know. I think like maybe like being a part of more clubs or like getting involved in the community a little bit more. Like I know like I like play a lot of sports. I do sports 3 seasons, and I don't have a lot of time, but I think like maybe taking just a little bit more time out of my day to be involved in the community.
I feel like Severn gives you so many like opportunities to be involved. It's kind of just about like the will to like actually take them up. So yeah. What is one decision you made at Severn that changed your interest or positively impacted you?
I'd say taking honors biology. I actually was not supposed to be in that class because I actually barely passed honors chem, but luckily I was able to clutch up on the final and get myself in honors biology, and I absolutely loved Dr. Martin. That's like an experience, even though it was very hard, it's an experience like I will never forget.
If you had to choose, this could be big or small, what do you think is your greatest contribution that you made to Severn?
I would say being on the sailing team, like because I spend so much time being a part of that community and sort of growing that community. My Fellows Project is actually about having more female involvement in the sport. And so just like turning that community into something that can like have as much of an impact on somebody else as it did on me.
Okay. Do you think Severn has promoted any type of projected career path for you? I know you kind of mentioned the SOT a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I actually have no idea what I want to do.
That's okay.
And so, like, it's definitely been good for, like, sort of experimenting. Like, like, maybe I could try Gov or I could try biology. Like, it's definitely narrowed it down. Like, I know I'm not doing anything math related.
Okay, so we've established that you're a very intense sailor, and just, are there any, like, aspects of that community that you particularly love, or, like, how has that community changed you at all?
I just love how like competitive we are and driven. You know, we get out there, we practice 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
In the spring, normally we do like a run before practice. In the winter, we'll do like team race talks. We'll do, you know, gym. And so I just think like the amount that we push ourselves and hold each other accountable is just like, it's so reflective. I mean, we won the nationals last year and we won the nationals the year before that. So I just think like the competitive, the pushing each other, but like knowing our limits is yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, you got to think back, or I guess you don't have to think as far back, but what do you remember from your first day at Severn?
Well, I actually didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
Like, it was, I don't know, like, I remember, like, being in the bathroom, and I, like, called my mom, and I was like, Mom, I'm so scared. And she was like, just put yourself out there and, like, you know, like, talk to people, and, yeah. So.
Well, I actually have a fun little anecdote.
Oh.
It was our first day of school, or first day of, like, sophomore year, and I remember we had a free period together, apparently. And
I remember that. Yeah.
In the library.
Wow.
It was in that like one table in the corner. He and I, big music nerds. We love music. So, do you have like a favorite song right now? Favorite artist right now?
I would have to go with 21 by Gracie Abrams. It's been on loop. It's been on loop.
Such a good song.
So good.
Gracie Abrams is amazing.
So good.
Love her.
Yeah.
This is very all-encompassing, but how has the community of our senior class changed since you got here sophomore year?
Wow, that is a good question. I feel like in the beginning, like it was definitely a little bit cliquey.
Oh yeah.
And it was hard to like sort of, especially being a transfer student, like it was really hard.
Yeah.
And I feel like as we sort of like gotten older, like I feel like we've all sort of like grown closer. And yeah, like now like it's not unreasonable to have like people from different like friend groups like sitting at a table together versus like my sophomore year, like that just like would not have happened. So
great.
It's for the better.
Yeah, it's so great that the community's like started to connect, like talking to a bunch of people. Okay, final thing. Do you have any shout outs for like teachers or friends or
I'd have to go with Miss Sott. We were just talking about this today in our class that if anyone becomes a Supreme Court justice, we have to shout her out. This is like basically me being sworn into the Supreme Court. So yeah. Shout out Miss Sott. Thanks for a great AP Gov.